Hello, good evening. Nice to see you. Hope you're all doing good. So, yeah, problem of the day right here is a bit different comparing to other days. So, I picked a kind of end game Tetsuji, very kind of useful one. So, try to play as black right here. And, try to find a Tetsuji so I can reduce the kind of corner territory around here. So, try that. In the meantime, I'll go and warm up. And as a hint, you need to use this kind of one stone right here. And there's some weakness that white has. So this. And you will need to use that. So the weakness of the white shape. And very common type of sequence from here to try to poke white shape. So let's go and warm up first. So let's go as always, warm up to the free kill problems right here. And test ourselves. So let's go. Okay, black to play and try to kill white. My first instinct was as touch right here. So if push and cut, you can atari, take, you can connect, and because you have this point and this point, this foci, and I guess should work. So if this push, block, and atari, now you extend, threaten to connect, and threaten to connect there. So, and against this one you can play here. I didn't read this move, but yeah, against this one you can play here and simply play this, and should be good. So you can connect to this side. White cannot cut at the end, so this one you can take. And yeah, so that was the kind of interesting sequence. So if white cuts, you can atari right here, take, you connect, and this is foci because you have these 2 points. And if you play here, now you can extend, threaten to connect these stone, and if this, you connect back and it's dead. So good one. Okay, let's go to next. Okay, so I think I already solved this one. So I should play here in order to prevent white from pushing, and then if I block, white cannot cut, it's self-atari because of this stone. And white cannot make an eye there because here you push, foci, and if block right here, you can wedge because white cannot cut, it's self-atari. So it should be this one. And here you wedge as well. Okay, so next. So this one you want to prevent this atari from white. How can you do so? So it should be that. So prevent this is self-atari. And if connect, now I guess I could simply go back. Locally it's not alive because I took this eye away. Turn, you play here, 019. Connect, I connect, and if here you sack in 2 stones and throw in at the end. So it's gonna be the same. You can play here, this one, and yeah, if white connect, you can go back, play this. And Cheryl, nice to see you. Hope you have a nice day or good evening. Yeah, so warming up here at weiqi11. Actually, would post the link right here for you guys. So you can also go at goproblems.com. So let me just post these two. So yeah, warming up before playing. So yeah, playing this and then connect, and white is dead. Okay, let's go for next. So this one feels like it's wedge. If connect, you can throw in. Take here, snap back. Take here, I connect. Locally, it's dead. And if extend back, you can connect here. Connect. Actually, now I can wedge because this cut is self-atari you can take. So that one. Here you can throw in and atari. And the other variation was interesting is this one. You can connect. Threaten to take this away. And if connect, you can wedge here because cut is self-atari. So always this kind of liberty shortage is a lot of yeah, kind of the theme in problems, so try to look out for them. And this one you can connect, and it's only one eye and dead. So actually it's a cool one. Let's go to next. Okay, black to kill white. Don't think the shape is going to be a call. Think you cut here, connect, and then push. No, I cannot hurry. So cut, connect, push right here. Then this one white can play here. It doesn't work. Maybe you play this move. So if white plays this one, you push once again. Connect this here, here. And if block, you go in the middle. So it should be this one and then here. And then kill it this way, because the cut here is kind of enticing, but in this case, you cannot really kill it. If you play here, white can play this move at p15. This white can take, and if you play here, this is alive. Twice here. And if you play this move to prevent here, white can play this one. And now you need to take the eye, but this is going to be seki because this is alive and this is alive as well. So basically black cannot put move inside. And even if you put on the outside right here, nothing's changing. So you need to start from this one. Here you can push, connect, kill. And if this one can take the eye this way. So yeah, white will block, but then you can go play here in the flower 6 type shape and it's just dead. So sometimes the slowest moves is just the best. So just reduce space calmly. Okay, let's go for next. So I think I've already seen this yesterday. So attach. Here, cut. If this one block, you can cut right here. So block here, this cut. And if block this one, you cut here. So it should be that. And against disconnect, you can go here first. If block, it's double atari cut. And if connect, you can atari right here. So it doesn't show, but turn here, you cut atari, atari. So double atari is dead. And if you connect right here to take this away, there is this atari. And then if white connects, it's actually dead in gote. But so white is dead like this. So the key point was to attach. So if you play here, white can, I think it was turn, and then take. You can play this one over here, and it's alive. So need to be careful. This one, you atari, and then white can play this and make this twice. So cut actually doesn't work. You want to attach. Okay, let's go through next. Shortage of liberties. The hint is kind of shown. Interesting. Maybe cut right here. So threaten this move. Ah, but white can extend, so that's not working. So you need to play here, but then white can play this one. Cut. Yeah, I guess it's this atari you cut. And against that one, then you cut right here. So yeah, I didn't have the time, but here the idea is against this cut, like white needs to just connect because it's snapback. And you cannot actually atari right here because liberty shortage on the top side. If connect, you can play here. You just get taken. White cannot cut. And this one, if you yeah, connect right here, you can take the 3 stones on top, so white is dead. And yeah, it seems like cut is interesting, but in this case white can just extend and take this stone, and you have nothing over here. So push, cut, white can take. So yeah, need to start from this move right here. And against atari, now you can cut here, and then this is Atari, so white needs to take, but then you can extend, make this as false eye, so white is dead with only one eye on the bottom. Okay, let's go through the next. So okay, I already see ko connect like Hane. So if I connect here black and Hane this way, and this is dead, so I guess it's ko. So this cut, and then you play here Hane in Atari, and it's gonna be this ko right here. And if Kosumi, you can throw in. So yeah, it's gonna be this one and ko right here. So the ko, there's this sequence to take these two stones, and then down one to take this one stone over here. Black cannot connect, you get taken, so it's gonna be ko in this area. And if you connect right here, black can just Hane, this will be dead. Even if you like Atari, it's not going to work. Turn doesn't matter, you can connect. This is not Seki, so if you want to see if it's Seki or not, just imagine what happens when the outside liberties are filled, and in this case it's going to be like that. So white is just dead, so we need to connect here. If attach, black can cut in Atari and take. So yeah, only ko works. Okay, black to play last two problems. So interesting. This is also about liberty shortage, I believe, but I do not have the right move order in mind. Attach first, white can play this. I think it's Atari and then connect, but and this one is gonna be some sort of ko, yeah. Because if you play any other move, black can try to like kill in like dead shape in 5, so white needs to throw in and then play this one. Or actually Atari from here, sorry. Black cannot connect, this is just alive. White can play this one, and you're just alive. So you need to like play this, sack in 4 stones, but in this shape in the corner, be careful. Even if you like take these 4 stones, you can still cut and make it a ko. So kind of neat problem right here. It's the only way to go, because if you attach, white can just simply bump right here, take these 2 stones, protect the eye, and nothing works. So this one even just connect or take. Yeah, it doesn't work. So okay, last problem. Let's go. So I guess Hane. If this one you simply want to connect, threaten to take this away with Atari, and if you connect here, you can Atari from these 3 stones and then kill inside. So should be that. And if block, you can cut right here, take these 3. So yeah, should be this and just simply connect. So just reducing space is good enough right here. So right here, when you connect, if white wants to protect this point, you need to play here, but then there's this Atari, and this will be dead this way. So there's basically 2 ways to kind of approach the problem: either reduce space, or if you want to live, increase on the opposite, or try to go in the kind of key point straight away. So try to look out for either approach and see if it works. Not, yeah, try in your head. And yeah, okay, so we've done the series. So yeah, let me post a link also on YouTube, so you can go there, kind of train yourself, solve some problems. And as you can see, you can really start from the easier ones. It's about Ataris on the beginning, and then it just gradually goes up with yeah, life and death problems. So let me just post the links right here. And okay, let's switch the screens. So a bit of a different problem today. So black to play and reduce this area. So endgame Tesuji problem this time. So try to do your best and you can reduce it in a good way. So let me just say this Hane is not good enough. Like Hane, white can just descend here. That's not, like, you can do better than this. So even connect either way. So the answer is not Hane, so try to think there what you can do a bit more aggressive. And yeah, in the meantime, let's go find opponents on the sub account. And yeah, let's play some blitz games. So yeah, thanks for being here. Hope you are doing all good. So sometimes having different types of problems like Tesuji, local Tesuji problems is also nice. Not only the life and death stuff. Okay, should be good. So I'm playing no gogame game. Gonna try to go for this. I would like to, build maybe another kind of opening plan so that it's not always this for you guys. But I feel pretty comfortable with this for now. And I want to also build some experience, so let's go with this. Oh yeah, that was from the other one. So trying to basically build this side. White can Atari, play this to prevent extend. Yeah, very normal sequence. And black usually approach this to kind of increase this side from both sides. So this way, kind of thing. Very standard from both sides up to this point. So you can, as respawn, white can play here, can respawn, can pincer, any move makes sense. So white is going to try to play this move as a follow-up after this. So always think about follow-up after you play some point. So you can play double approach. You can pincer probably makes the most sense. Let's go this way this time. So you leave this point a little bit, but you are a bit more aggressive against this one. So that's the difference between like going here. So that one also could have been okay. A bit more protected on this side, but it put less pressure there. So against this, let's Hane and then cut connect kind of thing. Very standard stuff. Question is, after extend, white will probably push. Do I Hane or just jump here? Maybe sometimes just attach. It is some point that you could play different moves. But usually I guess just jump right here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So now basically you threaten to take these two stones, get this side. And white is going to try to counterplay here. Against this, like jump. Something like that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So let's try to attach right here, take these stones. Okay, I wasn't expecting white just protecting straight away. This way, I think white wants to invade here, but against this one could play this, play a bit more flexible, could jump, could double approach.
残り2回です。
Difficult to choose which one actually.
1、2、3、4、
Usually though the move would be
6、
trying to
7、
double approach though.
8、
So let's go with this.
秒読みを始めます。
Maybe actually jump to go after, like, jump is much more about strengthening here and maybe put some pressure on this group.
5、
But
6、
yes, I'll play that one. So you could attach, you could also go in the corner like this, just to go inside a bit more.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
Yeah, I might play that one. Because if you block, it can settle in a good way. White has a fixed shape on the outside right here, but this looks pretty good as black. Especially I can take center here. So white should either atari or cut. And then, yeah, so I took this top side. I also took the corner from white. And now I've center so I can play away.
1、
And
2、
let's just
3、
go here, take this corner. So that was the last big corner on the board. And we'll see how you can reduce here. There's always moves like descent, maybe atari, whatnot. So I'm not too scared about this side being too big.
3、4、
And one thing is I don't have weak stones overall, or weak groups. So we can play a bit more aggressive. And maybe I can go and put some long-term pressure to this.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
Cannot really go wrong by just sliding. You could maybe play these other two moves, but okay. So preventing this push and descent kind of thing, I guess. That one I need to block.
2、
Don't know if it's much benefit. So it's trying to also peep right here. This move.
1、2、3、4、5、
I guess I Kosumi. Go outside here, protect against this. So here I block. And if push, probably Hane maybe, or jump. So I give up this area. But I try to go here and kind of limit this side. And yeah, preventing this peep. So I can block, push, you cut.
4、5、
Maybe actually I need to extend.
7、
Because this one, there might be can't peep. So let's go this way. I realized here. Next, if I can turn is a bit annoying, so probably white will push. And now I can play this, right? Maybe still this one. Maybe you could say honey was important. Not sure.
2、3、4、5、6、7。
Okay, might just extend. So I is ignoring the bottom side, but this looks pretty big to go and place something here. So what I'll do, I try to attach, because this side is always open. Try to go. This connector on here isn't really looking too big. So just extending and basically connecting here. And don't forget, in this setup, I don't have komi to pay.
1、2、3、
So I have a bit of more room.
5。
So against this, I guess still block. Usually connect. And then connect here. You cannot really play any other moves, or you need to protect against like cut right here, so connect, usually it's the way to go.
2。
Question is really how you go about business here.
1、
Maybe don't play anything here, threaten this one, so
5、
maybe split
6
something around here,
7
K17.
8。
Looks nice. Yep, that's the kind of usual AI type stuff. So connecting on a
2、3、
and then trying to
4、
push right
5、
here.
6、7、8、9。残り1回です。
I don't know if I can try. Maybe I need to still connect, but yeah, pushing is annoying.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Let's try to go and ask about this, because it seems big. Maybe white would extend here. Okay, I'll play Kusumi. Interesting. So against that one, I might just Atari, because descend, you just extend right here.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe still block. This side.
1、2、3、4、5、
Yeah, descend white can block
7、
right here.
8。1、2、3、4。
Yeah, I guess now let's Atari try to limit this kind of shape. Could continue with this, but then white will probably push here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I think I need to block. White will probably try to Hane here. This is very big, but I wanted to prevent like moves around here to disconnect. So white with this is maybe planning about cutting. Unless you have the ladder,
1、
which I do not.
3、
But
4。
usually it's a bit difficult to do so. I don't know. Yeah, so something here. But even just playing this exchange should be good. And yeah, against this would like to like Atari right here, put some pressure against this one. So against here, I guess take. So let's let white use one covert.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
This is probably a bad one. But I need to protect because Hane is super painful, so I will play here. But this is going to take this eye shape away. And now I guess I could continue or connect.
1、
Difficult to say.
3、4、5、6、7、8。
Yeah, I guess I just connect. Against this, maybe jump something around here, so splitting.
1、
And unless white cuts, this is
4、5、
very
6、
in a
7、
dangerous spot.
8、9。
Maybe Yohane, not sure. And then extend this might be better. So that this shape is a bit stronger right here. And you have maybe cutting point that you can use, like turn might be sente.
1、2、3。
So against this, I'll try to turn. Reduce this area at the same time, always putting pressure. And this cut usually is a bit more risky to white, but let's see.
1、2、3。
So let's turn here. Maybe white is saying that you can squeeze from the bottom.
1、
That might be the plan.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, maybe I just extend here. Turn. Should have still taken. Or Atari give up.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, let's play here. Might be a bit greedy. Like Hane. Maybe it's painful. Wanted also jump, but didn't have the time to do so.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I don't know. Let's attach. So try to make a better shape and put some pressure to here. Maybe white is saying that this is enough territory overall. So maybe here I can play this one.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, this is not great. White can Hane connect both. Definitely messed up big time.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, let's turn and then try to use maybe some culprits around here. And I can actually protect this cut. So that's not bad, at least.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I guess let's try to increase this side, right, in this area. So this group right here is almost alive. Like I have already one eye, and if I make another eye, should be fine. So against this I can extend, kind of increase this, yeah, the points around there. Now it's just basically endgame from this point.
2、3、4、5、6、7。
There's this side that is pretty big right here. Like, yeah, of course, descend and endgame right here as well. So I have...
1、2、3、4。
It depends on here, but maybe 30 points. Here I'd say 10 and then again 10. So 50 I could count. This black, white maybe 20 here. 15 maybe this. This it depends, but maybe 15. Yeah, it's getting quite big for white. So maybe I'm not in a good position. So let's turn this way to prevent Hane here in Sente, at least. Okay, so that one want to Atari first.
1、
And then connect.
3、4、5、6。
Yeah. White should probably be slightly ahead. So maybe trying to, yeah. Okay, I might play away, but if you play away, white is maybe trying to kind of take away these stones.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Actually, let's play this one. Seems pretty big to take this zone. White can jump right here, but he can push and Kusumi. Should be fine. Or maybe attach right here. Against push, you block this way. Yeah, taking this point looked quite big. Next, I can even threaten to block right here.
5、6、7。
But I still need to respond once at least here. Against this, I can play this one. So I guess if I block, white will try to cut.
1、2、3、4、5、
It is quite
6、
risky for me to
7、
do so, so
8、
I need to go back. Maybe Kosumi was the move. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I turned here. Should probably Kosumi.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
Would like to cut Atari and then try to go after these.
1、
So I can cut, threaten this move.
3、4、
So white will try to play here, threaten this, but... So the plan will be to Atari right here, and if white extends, try to go after this way.
1、2、
Usually white extends though right here. And this is the question, where can you go? There's like turn, but this one you can extend.
1、2、
So I guess
3、
something around
4
here.
5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe to protect a little bit this area. So it's saying white can push. Against push I might jump.
1、
Yeah, so it's not really threatening
4、5、
anything.
6、
So
7。
let's push right here. So against push I can jump and still be connected. Whereas if you block this cut right here, but that is fine.
1、2、3、
Yeah, I
4。
guess Hane right here. So the goal would be to try to capture this. Guess push again.
1、
White can Atari, but I
3、
probably need to
4、
let this one. You
5。
cannot let white push right here. It's too weak overall. And if I play here, this one, I can keep this.
1、
So
2、 1、2、3、
we'll need to
4。
block right here. If there's a way to disconnect, I'll be happy, but
2、
probably just this
3、
one.
4、
Push.
5、6、7。
Okay, extend. I guess white is fine. Maybe white's argument is this cut right here.
1、2、
Interesting.
4、5、6、7、8。
Okay, it's Atari. So white will push. But then it can reduce a bit on this side right here.
1、2、3、4。
Maybe there's too many cutting points. So good jump.
1、2、3、4。
What about jump right here? Yes, I think white needed the cut because this one I can jump and it seems like there's nothing that is scary.
1、
Who is winning? Flying Parrots? Don't know. It is kind of tense right here. So this one is planning to extend.
2、3、
But maybe I
4、
cannot do that.
5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, maybe cut. Then I can cut this way.
1、
Atari this and threaten to play something like that and disconnect.
6、7、8、
But I don't know if it's good. So connect right here first. Maybe this move.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
Taking these two stones are pretty big, so yeah, white will play this, but I have this kind of core threat right here. I actually could connect. So do we push?
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Let's play that move. Maybe there was this, that. That was bad.
1、2、
That's so bad. Oh yeah, that was so bad.
1、2、3、
I should have connected this side.
5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, this is not working. I think I threw the game up now.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
No, okay, let's play something here. Oh, it probably takes. Yeah. As you can see, I need to improve on the short time control stuff.
5、6、7。
Okay, so this I thought Atari and then connect. Maybe there's still.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Not sure. So this cutting point right here, this one is super annoying.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe I play this, like still this one. Jump, attach.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
So if cut here, I give up these two stones, kind of thing. Maybe it's just still block.
1、2、3。
So now I try to take everything. So if push white cross here.
1、2、3、4、
I guess I should have still blocked this
6、
way.
7、8。
White should be winning with the flow of the game. So this is about 25. Yeah, white can play this right now. Okay, Atari. Did white forget this? Okay, now I guess I don't know what happened there, but okay. My opponent just gifted a win. I wonder without this one what was the score. Probably white is winning though. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe here I should try to jump this way actually. Try to disconnect because like blocking. But there's like cut and maybe push. Usually this type of stuff doesn't work too well. But maybe could have gone this way. So at least you cut off this white stones from this side right here. So if you can take, now you just got this everything. So it's kind of all in against this group. So if turn you can extend and probably it's not doing much, but there's like Atari here, connect. Might be difficult, I don't know. So push. Yeah, not an easy position. Maybe you extend like Hane, you play this one. I mean, if you can actually surround this group, this might be actually just dead. Like that one, just playing here. If you play that one, you can Atari. Looks tough. Yeah, this might be just slightly bit early for white. I would just try to extend here. Like that would be cleaner, I would say. To just play this one and maybe then extend. Use this stone right here. So play something around here. Take this point away. Because, yeah, the Hane here is pretty big. But as black, now it's actually difficult where to go. Like you have like big points like this cut, this Hane. Maybe to play something around here. But then yeah, maybe you can Hane right here, threaten the bottom side group. Looks better for white. I don't know if here was the right approach for me. Maybe I should just try to play this or... yeah, keep this group in check, at least. So yeah, maybe this one. And if white protects, maybe then you block and continue, kind of put pressure. Seems better this way. Let's go and check. So... fortunate win from my opponent giving stuff, but okay. So I can see the win rate right here. So because if it's not Komi, there's no kind of points analysis right here, so you cannot see how many points I'm winning, but you can see the win rate here. So first one I want to check is like if this is, or do I jump right here? Okay, it seems like block is really important to go after this one, and white needs to protect, and then you slide. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Maybe here could be another question to ask. Ah, so still honey. I thought like cut is a problem. I guess it's better to limit this territory this way and have a better outside shape. When you can, you want to like honey right here, but I wasn't sure about like cut here. Maybe there's some peep and then this one would kind of appear again. So one thing, if you don't protect against this, let's say, later in the game white can maybe peep here. So this is good follow-up against this. So if you block, white can play this one, kind of push through this area. So it gets this, you cut. Yeah, black can maybe connect right here, but you can take, and it's like getting super flat. And if connect, you can crawl and take the points like this. So there's this type of follow-up that you can play. And against this one right here, now I can block and cut. So that's the meaning behind it. So preventing the people a bit and just go on the outside to not get kind of surrounded. Because if not, like this area is becoming very nice. But yeah, it seems like here I should still like honey and continue. I think around here is fine. Just maybe this around here, it starts to be already a bit iffy. So locally here is very L16 may be possible for black. Yeah, so probably should continue with this one. Super common type of shape. Okay, so peep this one here. Interesting, this kind of fight usually comes up. Okay, so yeah, here on the bottom side, yes, you can probably play L16, seems fine as well. So the usual kind of key point against these 3 stones kind of thing. Yeah, you can play this. I thought about just playing this one so I can threaten like this descent. So that was the meaning behind this. If white, let's say, don't protect this and just play here, maybe you might descend here. So against this, kind of atari this way and crawl. So you have the kind of support right here. And if this one, you can just go in the corner and take, yeah, just survive these stones. But it seems like here wasn't the real error. I should probably continue with playing here if I play, okay, or descend. It seems like descend is good enough and you don't mind not playing there. So one takeaway, I did value this connection a bit too much, so I need to play this and don't mind about there. Because even if white plays this one, I guess you could push and just still get away. So right here you continue to Joseki, but what I mean is, even if, okay, in this area, like white is trying to play this, you can just push and get away. Maybe you play a bit differently, but yeah, just connecting seems just a bit too early at this point, or too small. So better to settle with this group, and with Komi, with no Komi, I guess black is still ahead. So that's the kind of plan right here, because we didn't really play any kind of terrible moves from both sides. Maybe here a bit slack from my perspective, but yeah, this seems reasonable. So too small to, yeah, protect there. Maybe here I could play something different. Yeah, it seems like connect here is pretty important, because actually one thing I missed is against cut, if I take, there's like maybe this move, then you can extend, threaten the whole group kind of thing. Even if you play here, protect, like white can push. Yeah, this is not looking good. So actually cut is quite annoying. You need to protect there and have actually living shape on this side. Maybe this is why in the first place you don't really atari in the shape, going after the group right here. You just connect, settle, and don't play this one. So the priorities were a bit wrong. Maybe here, that's another point I could ask. I guess, yeah, it's protecting this point, but already I don't like where it's going. Yeah, like now you need probably to play some move like this. Then white extends. So let's ask here. Want to see fine art. So it's continuing to put pressure here and then naturally go inside, take this area. Interesting. So yeah, when you have stones around here, some supports, this kind of takes takes away. Okay, maybe here I should connect here. No, okay. So maybe this Yatari from this side and then cut. Don't get what's really going on in this area. But I guess cutting from here and go for a call isn't really good. And you lose some points when you get taken. Whereas this one you actually don't play from the inside. So even if you get taken, you don't lose points. So it seems like, yeah, going for this kind of stuff wasn't good. And yeah, white here just didn't miss this Atari. I want to ask maybe around here if I can play a bit differently. Okay, Atari first and Kusumi, yeah. This kind of makes sense as well. Take this Atari from here, because getting Atari like makes this kind of eye at M8. So yeah, playing this one. Okay. Yeah, so after this call I was in trouble, but white gave me the win at the end. Interesting. So the takeaway here, I would say, yeah, probably it's important to block and keep this area, so don't go for that. And yeah, this kind of cut right here is pretty big, so maybe you don't really want a Atari at the first place. So maybe here you could say simply descend, yeah. So interesting. Usually Atari is a bit more aggressive against the stone because you take away the eye shape rather than descend, but in this case leaving this cut is much more kind of weakening this group right here. So just descends seem to be good. And that one turn as well. Connect, settle the group, and say that. Yeah, because actually if I could settle the group right here, I actually destroyed the white's potential on the bottom, and this black should feel slightly ahead, because maybe I lost a bit of points in this exchange, but apart from that, overall the moves has been quite even, and we're going in the end game without Komi for black, so this should be good. So just connect, settle the group. Yeah, you don't want to keep having like loose stones that are not alive on the board. That could be, because one simple example is like, if this is alive, like white cannot try to make some sente moves around here, like forcing to reduce this area. Whereas if this is completely alive without any problems, this is not forcing, so you get some hidden benefits that this area is kind of more potential, hidden potential for black. So yeah, life and death about stones isn't only about the local area, but related area on the surroundings, potential kind of things. So okay, anyways, it was a good game. So let's switch to the problem right here. So black to play, and yeah, try to play this end game well. So try to look out for the white kind of weak shape here, like this. There's a bit of weak shape, and you'll sometimes in some version needs to use this one stone. So yeah, I'll give you guys a few seconds. So end game problem for black, very common, could appear in games pretty much. So the idea here is you don't want to just honey and say this is good enough, so white descends and there's nothing to be done after that. So you have better stuff to do than this one, or even just connect, either way. So do you have any kind of a clue or idea? Okay, let me go through the solution then. So you want to kind of threaten this double atari point, so atari point. And the way to go to use this is kind of cut right here. So you threaten to kind of take this stone. If white takes here, now you have double atari. So this is kind of forced to take from this side. So you make this exchange. And Hermit, good day. Hope it's all good on your side. So yeah, I did play a game. I was offered a win. My opponent did miss an atari at the end, but it was a tough game. Still interesting one. So here, endgame problem. Very useful one right here. So cut is the right first move. You want to play this one. And then try to use this one stone. So, and hint is also, it's because it's in the corner. Yeah, that's working because it's in the corner right here. So one line further on the side wouldn't be working. A free win is a win. Yes, I'll take any win, that's for sure. But still, even if you win your games, you still want to go through the review each time. Not only when you lose. So okay, so here cut, connect, or take actually. So white cannot take this side because you have double atari. So this is forced. And right now there's a good sequence, so you can start, maybe you can start from other sides, but basically you want to atari from here. White connects and then you can atari this way. So you kind of use the corner shape to make it a call. So if white extends right here, so that would be the most kind of greedy move, trying to take everything on the bottom side. This would be pretty bad and risky because black can play this and make it a call for the whole corner right here to take this. Whereas white isn't gaining that much comparing to from the start. So white cannot extend here and basically needs to take, and now you can atari. So white cannot connect. There's like this again, it's the same kind of shape. White can, you threaten to take everything for a simple call. White would just take, and maybe if white, you are not in a good situation with cause, you'll just give up and just cut these 2 stones, take this away, and then black can go inside here in the corner. As you can see from the start, you do get some points around here. So it is a big difference comparing to just hane and then connect or descend. So in this case, don't forget about like cut and especially this kind of stuff here at Atari at B1. So this is the idea. F2 Atari was my gut feeling. Nice. Yeah. So this one, and here at the Atari at B1 is really the kind of idea. So against extend, you can go this way and take. You can block because when connect, there's this one. And if cut, now you can go inside the territory and gain quite a lot of points. And this core you don't risk much as black. It's kind of risk free. So when you see this shape at here, try to look out for cuts, especially when it's like here, when you can have this B1 type stuff. One condition to have this, you need to have like outside liberties filled, as you can see. So if it's like one liberty open, this won't work. So you need to be careful about that. But yeah, I think it's a very practical, good endgame problem. So let's see if white can play any differently or... Yeah, actually not. It's quite straightforward. So yeah, you don't want to Atari because white can connect and then it just takes everything away. Because even now if you try to cut and then play this one, white can descend. There's no hane because you played this Atari and now white can just block from the outside. There's nothing to do. So again, one of the reasons why you don't just play an Atari for Atari's sake, even it just reduces 1 point here. So try to figure out what you can do different and not play the forcing moves just because it's forcing. So if you have this habit, try to take it away. Sometimes you might want to use this move from here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this endgame problem right here. I might just continue with some of the endgame problems. So from next time, just to change a little bit. And probably need to play a bit of different openings for you guys. Because I feel comfortable with what I'm playing, but probably want to change a little bit, especially as black. As white, you're just adapting to what your opponent is playing, but as black, you basically have the initiative to choose kind of what to do. So yeah, I'll try to play something else from next time. Just mix it up a little bit, because it tends to be the same-ish kind of games with what I'm playing right now. And so if you haven't checked the YouTube channel yet, I'll be happy if you can go there and take a look. So I'll just post the link over here. And thanks for people on YouTube as well. Yeah, don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be here tomorrow as well, so around the same time. And yeah, if I'm a bit early, maybe tomorrow I'll try to put in the series, because Saturday I'll be just going outside, so we'll do a short stream. So maybe we'll put in the session for the longer games tomorrow. So we'll try. And yeah, Hermit, thanks for the comment. Have a nice day as well. So yeah, hope you can enjoy. You go, continue solve some problems. You cannot really go wrong there. So go for volume. Treat it like, I don't know, like you run or standard kind of training kind of thing. And yeah, you want to also increase the pattern recognition. That's the point. So try to repeat. And yeah, should be good to go. And play some games as well. Anyways, thanks for being here. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Let's rate small. maybe in the future I'll just try to, especially if I rank up with the sub account, we'll see. But maybe I'll just blend and do the main series just on blitz games. Could do this because probably for you guys it's better watching experience. But yeah, we'll see. And anyways, thanks for being here. So have a nice day, everyone, and see you next time. Bye.